Welcome to the Walking Dread podcast.
Woo.
It's a brand new show,
Okay.
and we're going to explore some horror stories and dive into some ancient curses.
That sounds fun.
I'm Adrian,
And Julia.
and I'm really excited to be joined by Julia, who is an expert in spooky stuff.
All things spooky.
So, Julia, are you ready to get started?
Yes, I am. Let's get spooky.
Okay, so tonight's story, it's about the sea.
Oh.
So get ready to feel the chills.
Okay.
This is the story of Captain Jonah.
Ooh, Captain Jonah.
He was a sea captain, and his family was cursed.
What? How come?
Well, it all goes back to his ancestors.
Oh.
Apparently, they drowned a witch's lover,
Oh, no.
and she decided to get revenge by putting a curse on his entire bloodline.
That's rough.
I know, right? So they're all doomed to die at sea.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. But the thing is, Captain Jonah didn't believe in any of this.
Really?
I know, right? Like, come on.
Yeah.
There's a pretty well-known curse among sailors.
Yeah, you'd think he'd heard.
Exactly. But he just brushed it off like it was nothing.
It's like he wanted to tempt fate or something.
You know, I was thinking the same thing. It's almost like he needed to have control. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the sea is already so unpredictable and dangerous. And maybe by rejecting the curse, he thought he could control it, you know?
I see what you mean.
But you know what they say? You can't control fate.
Exactly.
So what happens next? Well, he set sail, of course, ignoring all the warnings from other sailors.
Oh, boy.
And guess what?
What?
Bam!
Oh, no.
Huge storm hits.
This storm.
And not just any storm.
Really?
This was like a supernatural storm.
Oh.
Like it was fueled by the witch's rage.
She had that much power.
Oh, yeah. It's like she was controlling the waves and the wind, just throwing her fury at him and his crew.
Wow, that's scary.
And you know, the worst part is, his entire crew is made up of descendants of those original murderers.
Oh, no.
And one by one, they were all swept overboard.
I bet that was terrifying.
Oh, absolutely. Like something straight out of a nightmare. And then the story gets even more intense.
Ow.
The witch appears. Right there, in the middle of the storm, this spectral figure
Wow.
riding the waves, her eyes blazing with fury.
Oh, I wouldn't want to be Captain Jonah.
No kidding. And her laughter, like echoing with the thunder, it's chilling.
It's like something out of a movie.
Seriously, you can almost hear it.
I can imagine.
So it's at that moment, Captain Jonah finally realizes
What?
the curse is real.
It only took a supernatural storm and the witch's ghost to convince him.
Better late than never, I guess.
It's true.
So he knows that to break the curse, a life has to be given in return. And he makes the decision
What decision?
to sacrifice himself. The last of his bloodline. He decides to offer himself to the sea.
Wow.
And what's really interesting is the story describes him finding peace as he dives into the ocean.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's unexpected, right?
In the face of death.
Yeah, but there's this sense of tranquility that washes over him.
So was he accepting his fate? Or was it something else? Like maybe the witch, in her grief, offered him some kind of twisted peace.
Ooh, that's a good point. The story does mention a strange warmth he feels as he's descending, almost like a touch.
Creepy.
Yeah. And then as soon as he's gone, the storm stops. Just like that.
Yeah.
And the witch's spectral form fades away, and there's this sense of mourning that takes over.
It's like a debt had been paid.
Right. It's like everything's balanced again. And then the story ends with this really powerful image.
What is it?
It's the witch and her lover. Their spirits entwined deep down in the ocean. It doesn't say it outright, but it really makes you think they found some kind of union down there.
Like a twisted kind of love.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I love about this story. It really makes you question everything.
It does.
Love, loss, vengeance. Can you ever really escape the consequences of your actions?
That's deep.
And it sticks with you, you know? It makes you think about the sea in a whole new way.
Yeah, like what's really down there.
Exactly. And that's the power of a good horror story, right?
Definitely.
It stays with you.
Makes you think.
So if you want more chilling tales like this, make sure you rate and follow us for more Walking Dread episodes.
Until then,
Sweet dreams.
and keep a light on.
Exactly.